Welcome to that 80s show, and Dory, maybe I'm the one that needs Coke.
Wow. Talk about starting the show with absolutely zero context.
Definitely first proper day of the year feelings. I love
Coca-Cola or cocaine, pick your poison.
Whatever's going to get you through the day. Got people through the best part of a decade. I love seeing people this time of year with all their like vacation news, you know, or their new vacation or their new like own 2026 outfits. You know, this is going to be the year of me.
The resolutionaries.
Oh my God! Let's see what they look like on Friday as we record this on Friday. Let me tell you 2 satisfying moments of the week for me.
Ooh, okay.
80s related satisfying moments of the week for me.
You're glad you clarified that one.
Frame that. Firstly, Thomas Anders. We love him.
We do.
He is on holiday. I love watching that man's vacations. He has the most exotic vacations. Even his life, like, is just vacation-y, you know? He's made his money.
I mean, he is living his best life that we all want.
Yeah. So it takes a bit of a break, you know, because obviously snowing in Germany where he lives. And he's in Dubai. And he goes and visits the resort in Dubai, Atlantis. And
Atlantis is calling.
Dory, his Facebook stories or his reels were a thing of beauty because every single little video is backtracked by Atlantis is calling.
I mean, it's so obvious, but how could you not?
I expect nothing less of him.
Exactly.
He's so great. And I always go back. If you want to listen to our interview we did with him about 2-3 years ago already. Could be, it's a while ago.
Yeah.
And he told us a story about like he was at a wedding and the DJ played You're My Heart, You're My Soul. And he just got taken in the moment and he's on the dance floor singing it and then opens his eyes and realizes like everyone's watching him. He's just given this like impromptu concert because, Jesus, people must think I'm such an egotist that I just, started singing my own song.
I would totally do the same.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
I would. And then the next satisfying thing for me is that obviously this week, for people of our generation, a little bit older, MTV shut down officially. It shut down officially so many times, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just closing. But a coder, I'd say a hacker, he has painstakingly rebuilt MTV. Right?
I saw a post about this. I did not investigate it further.
Well, you don't have to. That's what the show is about. So he painstakingly, over years, I don't know if this is prompted by MTV saying they're shutting down, or this was just his project, that he put together a site. His name is Flexasaurus Rex.
Cool.
So if you ever get an email from Flexasaurus Rex saying that, he wants your Bitcoin in crypto, I'm not saying, but that's, people normally go by those names. https://
Okay.
And he's rebuilt MTV as it originally was. So you can go into MTV and all the videos are pulled from YouTube. That's the way he gets around the licensing.
Right.
MTV branded. And you can choose different genres. You can choose 80s, 90s, 70s, pop, rock.
And it's just music videos.
And
none of those stupid shows.
And old ads.
Oh.
So old ads from the era that are relevant to the era. He said, his quote here is, "I'm broke, exhausted, and honestly feeling like shit. But thousands are using it, and that's what matters. Please play and see what happens because that's punk rock as fuck."
Oh, I'm going to definitely check it out. I still have to check out the Stranger Things radio, which is going to be gone soon.
Yeah, I think they shut it down in the next few days.
Oh, dear. Okay. I might miss that one. I'll check out the MTV
Or I actually saw on that Stranger Things radio, so many people have like recreated their own version of it. So they've like I don't know how they've done it. People do those things.
Yeah.
So it might be around longer. I'd be surprised if they didn't keep it around longer. So you can go check this out. A lot of fun.
I know someone who's only on season 1 of Stranger Things. They need to keep it.
So let's move into that because the songs go on a random loop.
Okay.
Right. So whenever you go, you're going to get a different set of songs all the time.
Yeah.
When I go on the 80s and I choose, the first song I get is a Prince song.
Cool.
Bat Dance.
Huh.
And that was very satisfying to me.
Very satisfying.
Because we're about to launch into and talk about Prince and his better known songs. Now, okay, some people on season 1 of Stranger Things. Dory, have you completed Stranger Things?
I have completed Stranger Things.
Okay. There are going to be Stranger Things spoilers here. We think it's been 2 weeks. We think that's a fair enough time to have...
If you are on an early season, just,
Yeah,
skip
because,
ahead.
I mean, then you've not been on the internet for 2 weeks. You've not, opened a social media.
Yeah.
However, if you don't want any spoilers, go into this... We put chapters and just go jump to the next section, right? And skip through this so you don't get any spoilers. I might just put a siren here, spoiler alerts. Okay.
Right.
All right. So if you're still here, you want to be spoiled.
As we do. We spoil our listeners all the time.
Now, we know Stranger Things made Kate Bush running up that hill a hit for the first time, really, because that song was never a hit. So it's such a song of now, and I think that speaks to Kate Bush, how progressive she was.
Yeah.
Lots of other songs. Journey. Then in this latest season, we had Tiffany popped up in one of the early episodes.
I thought it would be a bigger thing. It was not.
It was not, but the Stranger Things effect, right? So Tiffany's I Think We're Alone Now appeared back in the UK Top 40 last week at number 9.
Wow.
The first time it's been in the charts for 37 years. And it's streaming on Spotify, recorded triple-digit increases.
Huh.
So up 490%.
And the movie Ted didn't have such an effect?
I don't know if they had these things, but no, it did not. It did not.
Yeah.
No chart action.
Right.
But of course, the final finale is all built around Prince.
Yes.
Right, now notoriously. So 2 of his songs are used, When Doves Cry and Purple Rain, both of them used hugely effectively.
I was actually surprised because do you remember when Prince died, all his music was taken off the internet? He did not want his music out there, and then somehow slowly it came back.
So this is notorious, right?
Yeah.
Of Prince.
Right.
When they came up with the idea of using Prince's music, and I think what we'll do to make the spoiler light, we won't say where.
Yeah.
We'll just say that they used Prince's music.
Yes.
When they came up that they were going to use Prince's music, they went we all know this is the problem, right? Prince is so epic. If you've seen the scenes, it just totally works. But they go, listen.
Does it?
I think it totally works.
Really? I thought that lyrically it does not work.
No, but the epicness of it, When Doves Cry.
Oh, of course. Epic song.
Yeah.
But I was expecting something that would work lyrically.
Oh, that's a little bit on the nose, don't you think?
I don't
went to
know.
film school. That feels like show, don't tell.
Okay. Yeah, Anyway, I will keep my arty opinions to myself.
I've watched. For me, it feels like, you're doing all the heavy lifting for people by putting the lyrics in.
Just because, tiny spoiler, there's a scene where they're deciding what song will play in this particular moment, and they've got a whole bunch of vinyl records in front of them. I just wasn't expecting Prince. I just wasn't.
But I think it's perfect. So I'm on the fence where I think it's fantastic.
All right.
But they knew
there's going to be trouble.
They've never allowed any of these songs for usage other than in Prince's own Purple Rain.
Yes.
His own movie. However, money talks. So they went to their estate, and basically their estate went, well, look what it did for Kate Bush, right? A whole new generation. You got to remember, Prince has been dead for a while. There's a whole generation.
Not that long.
What are we talking about? 10 years at least? But
maybe.
There's a whole generation that don't know his peak music, right? They're in their 20s now.
Yeah.
So they said, look, Kate Bush effect.
Yeah.
We're going to approve it. So they approved it. They said, look at the shot in the arm it gave Kate Bush. So Marty Silverstone, who his company looks after Prince's estate, we're thrilled that we could play a part of bringing these very special uses to life and have Prince's music included in the phenomenon that is Stranger Things. You have to admire the unique connection the show has with its fan base, its brilliant music curation over its entire run, and its spotlight on the cosmic importance of music in the lives of young people and all people. Right? So that's how they saw it, and they said, great.
Pretty cool.
We'll do it. So let's look at the effect that Stranger Things now had on those 2 songs.
Right.
In the UK singles chart, Purple Rain last week re-entered at number 12. Now, considering this is a 40-year-old song.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty good.
It popped in at number 12 on the UK official charts. In terms of streaming, Purple Rain, 243% increase in streaming, with Gen Zs, the most important of all the gens. The most, oh my God, if we're just not talking to Gen Z, who are we talking to? Right? Oh, if we're just not talking to those little Gen Zs, little fuckers. But within them, 570.
Your child a Gen Z?
She's a Gen Alpha, born 2010.
Okay.
They're Gen Alpha. Oh, that's going to be the next one that's going to irritate the shit out of us. Because now it's all fucking Gen Zs. And then they're going to...
I don't know if mine's an Alpha or a Z. I think mine's a Z.
I think your could be on the
Born
back
in
end.
2007?
I think that's the last... It's like me. Am I Gen X or millennial? I'm I'm a zenennial. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, that's up 577% with Gen Z streamers. When Doves Cry, 200% globally, and then 128% with Gen Z.
I thought they would do better.
I also thought so. Although Purple Rain is more epic. Also, Purple Rain is longer. It's 7 minutes.
That's what it is.
It could be that because Spotify reward for duration.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's why, because it's longer. And then Prince's overall catalog, 190% increase in streams, which means that the Prince estate, thanks to this decision, have probably made sevens of dollars.
Yeah.
Literal sevens of dollars. Wait till that check comes in from Spotify, guys. $7 you will get. And then another song that also came up was David Bowie's Heroes was played at the end.
Yes.
500%.
Beautiful end credits. Yes.
500% spike in streams after the episode aired.
So let me tell you something funny about that. My kid had actually discovered that song a few months ago.
Not from the 80s, late 70s, but huge hit in the 80s.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, probably through their dad. But that song is constantly playing in my house. And when it came up on the end credits, there was much excitement. It was like, I know this old song.
That's great. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I don't know what the fuck we're going to do as collectors of 80s things, you and I, without Stranger Things.
Something else will come along.
It's given us so much content.
It has, but something else will come along.
So much. Stranger Things, we will miss you. Okay,
Were you satisfied with the ending of Stranger Things?
I was, because, I'm not one of these, nerds. Nerds are never going to be happy with anything. You've seen all the stuff. People are very upset. The rumors of mystery episodes, the rumors that the documentary...
That was funny.
There's a documentary coming out today on the 12th that they say actually is not a documentary. That's the real fun.
No, it wasn't. It the 7th?
So the 7th was supposed to be the actual real finale. Then they got all these things about how, whatever. And then they say, okay, no, it wasn't that. No, it's this documentary, the making of. That's actually going to be... Nerds, get over it. We love nerds. But sometimes you just have to accept that 10 years of your life were wasted.
And the Duffer Brothers are like, please leave us alone now.
Fucking
just go away.
We will come back when we need money, and then we'll reboot the whole thing. And then that's why we left all these holes.
I have to say, I don't like creaturey things.
Okay.
This is one of the few creaturey things that I have watched in its entirety. I didn't watch it for the creaturey things. I watched it for the 80s-ness.
Yes.
But I enjoyed it. I really did.
Little love letter to the 80s. So if you like creatures and 80s, you found the right podcast for yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
We are creatures of the 80s.
Now, I haven't done movie recommendations yet this year.
Yeah, me neither.
Because I found shitty movies. I don't like finding... if you want to find a bad movie, you can find a bad movie.
Yeah.
But I like movies that weren't intentionally bad. They just became bad.
Right.
These movies I found... So I don't bring them to you, but I want to tell you about them because I watched them. So I may as well just...
Yeah,
I found both of them on...
Warn us against them.
Well, just that they're there. They're on Amazon Prime. If you're going through and you're going to see, hey, there's 80s movies like I did. I thought, oh, that's convenient because normally it's a whole rigmarole to get 80s movies.
I know.
I have to go to Noel's house, pick up his VHS player. Like he takes me down to his little room, the dark room. It just becomes a whole thing. Our good friend Noel Opperman, the curator supreme of 80s things, and a man with a dungeon. But he said, come down here. I've got a video game. Come down here. I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
Does he also have a white van?
No jokes. He's literally got a fucking white van, actually.
We love you, Noel. We're not implying anything.
It's either white or silver, but he does have a light-colored van. And a mullet. So, and he says, no, come in my van. I've got video games here and 80 sweets. So, anyway, sidetrack. No, we do love you. easy to find movies. So the first one I find is a movie called Consuming Passions.
Wow, that sounds like a bad romance novel with like a half-naked, busty woman on the cover.
There's a half-naked, busty woman.
Right.
That half-naked, busty woman is Vanessa Redgrave.
Okay.
It's a British dark comedy from the 80s. So I'm like, ooh, this should be good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's British dark comedy. Wow.
It's based on a play by Michael Palin and Terry Jones.
Oh,
So I'm going,
Monty Python.
Pythons. I'm going, wow, I've got to watch this movie. So the story goes, it's a chocolate business and they are really struggling. And they say, we've got one last shot at it. We're launching this range of adult chocolates. I don't know what called Passions. Okay.
Right.
Passionels. They're called Passionels. Remember how huge chocolate with alcohol was in the 80s?
Yes.
That was so
I mean, we used to eat them as kids.
Oh my God, it was so big actually, and that was real alcohol. Not so big anymore. So they go right, Passionals, and in the manufacturing of it, they're under pressure to release it. 3 factory workers fall into it, get cooked up in the chocolate, and it gets shipped. Guess what?
Okay.
People love the fucking chocolate. Best chocolate ever. So they go, well, we can't be killing people. Let's try to replace it with animal products. Not the same. People
Right.
don't love it. So now they're going, okay, do we carry on making it with people? And who are the people? Right?
So far, I like this movie.
I know, but it's not.
It just doesn't deliver.
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth because it's not quite
Like Chocolate Passionels would.
You know, it's not quite Python-y, but it's just kind of there.
Okay.
Do you want me to reveal the ending?
Sure. I'm not going to watch it.
They go for a very specialist market of cannibals. So they do keep making people. They leave it open that they've carried on including people in the...
Do they show where they're getting the people?
Dory, it's not worth it.
Okay.
Not worth it. So
All
anyway,
right.
you're going, all the things, this is why this movie should work.
Yeah.
Doesn't really... Vanessa Redgrave is so horny in this movie, it's unreal.
Okay.
Okay. Then the other movie, I really wanted this to work. But you know, I told you that Sean Connery fell in this weird little gooch period
Yeah.
where he wasn't quite James Bond, but he wasn't quite Untouchables and the coolest stuff he was doing in the 90s. Sean Connery, Dustin Hoffman, and Matthew Broderick.
Oh, I know this movie. It was like a
Yes.
mafia thing.
No, it wasn't. It
Oh.
was put across like this. It's called Family Business.
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh my God. So let me
Yeah.
tell you about this. Sean Connery is this old school hustler, con man, low level, small time crook. Dustin Hoffman is his son who grew up doing all his crookeries with him and then decided going on straight and narrow, became a very successful meat distributor, not a euphemism, in New York. So he becomes successful, but he's still got the dark side to it. He beats up one of his employees. He's still got that that lust to be a criminal. And then Matthew Broderick is his Dustin Hoffman's son, who is now first generation, goes to MIT, clever kid, kind of the great immigrant story.
Right.
So the grandfather arrived from Scotland. It's mixed if he's from Scotland or Ireland because there's references, there's both. But at the time, America, who gives a shit, Scotland, Ireland, the same fucking place. It's not England, you're the same. And so there's a little bit of that, the immigrant and the American dream story. Matthew Broderick's character at MIT comes across his professor, says, there was my professor, he came up with this DNA cloning technique, right? Now remember, DNA cloning was huge in this period.
Right.
Like AI is now, we're cloning everything.
Yeah.
But somebody stole it, right? So now he wants us, I told him my grandfather was a crook and told him about you. He wants us to break into the lab or the people that stole it and steal it back so that he can relaunch his company, right?
Right.
So Matthew Broderick goes, geez, you're supposed to be the good one, convinces Sean Connery, he just wants to do crimes, and then Dustin Hoffman goes along to keep his son protected, right? So firstly, you don't believe at any point that these three are related in any way
course not.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then they explain it away that Sean Connery, Scottish, married a Sicilian woman, so therefore Dustin Hoffman, who's very clearly a Jewish man, okay, who then now marries a Jewish woman. So then that's why Matthew Broderick, who's a very waspy person,
Yes.
is now supposed to be Scottish, Jew. It's all over the place. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't believe at any point that they're a family, right? Then it's not funny enough to be a comedy.
Yeah.
The like kind of heist isn't clever enough or dangerous enough to be a caper. They literally have the key card to the lab. They literally have it. Right? They just go into the lab, open the doors, and they're just going, right?
Yeah.
It's not, you don't believe they're family, so it's not a family drama.
No.
It's kind of just goes, three huge actors of the time
Meh.
going, Sean Connery at some point goes like, fuck it, I'm just going to fucking just be ridiculous. So he's kind of amusing, but he looks like he's in a different movie to everyone else. Dustin Hoffman
Maybe
really
he was like,
does.
this script sucks. I'm
Yeah.
going to try and jazz it up.
Yeah, that's what he was just trying to do. I'm just going to be drunk Scotsman. And
Okay.
he was drunk Scotsman a lot. Could have been, who knows. So, again, shitty movie, family business. If you want Matthew Broderick in a mafia-type movie, 1990s The Freshman
Yes.
with Marlon Brando,
Yes.
where he's a film student who ends up kind of like Marlon Brando playing. It's very meta. Marlon Brando's kind of like this Don Corleone that Matthew Broderick's. It's quite good. Watch that, not this. So I watched those two movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not watched much.
No. I've watched a lot, but not 80s.
And you watched some Discoteca, I assume.
I did watch some Discoteca. Go check that out, that 80 Show SA Facebook page. What I love about it, the best of.
Yeah.
And you could see it because each person was only doing one song, and people we know have more than one song,
Yeah.
not opus, was almost 3 hours long.
Not F.R. David.
Words don't come easy, not even in Russian.
Yeah.
Not even in Russia. That is some
How
good stuff.
epic were those like concerts?
That wasn't a fuck around stage show. They
No.
left their money on the screen.
I mean, the dancing, the lights, everything,
No.
the lasers, the explosions.
What I loved about, when you're saying like the lyrics of the lyrics of the Prince songs in Stranger Things, the dances for each of the acts was so fucking literal. Like Lady in Red, Krista Berg, all these ladies in red dancing.
God, I know.
I mean, it was a nightmare, but it's fantastic. It was like a fucking fever dream.
I know, and hours of it. Hours and hours of it.
Hours. And that was just the best of.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have to go to Russian Wikipedia to
And
get
you
it.
only posted one. There's a couple of videos on YouTube.
I know. You got to be careful. You don't know when you're going to get a takedown. Dory, you want to play a quick round of 2 80s truths and a lie?
Sure.
So I give you 3 facts. 2 are true, 1 is a lie. So thanks to the movie Splash, the name Madison reported 614% increase in the year of the movie's release. Because before, no one was called Madison.
Sounds legit.
Number 2, Gloria was banned from Italian radio in the early 80s because DJs believed that the English version mocked the song's original meaning. Because, of course, Gloria, done by Umberto Tozzi, done by Laura Branigan in English, and Italian DJ said, you're making fun of our song because we don't understand the English.
Okay.
Why? The radio DJ became German then. And then before he became a superstar, John Bon Jovi played guitar for the band Scandal on their hits Goodbye to You. 2 are true, 1 is a lie. The number of girls named Madison increased due to the movie Splash. Gloria, not played on Italian radio because it was making fun of an Italian man. And then John Bon Jovi was actually a guitarist in another band. 2 are true, 1 is a lie, Dory.
I think Gloria's a lie.
Correct. Gloria is a lie. In fact, even this originator, Umberto Tozzi, much preferred Laura Branigan's version.
Huh.
I disagree. I prefer the Italian version. Much like I enjoy eating people. That didn't quite work, did it? A shorter version of that 80s show for your ear holes this week, easing you back into it. Thanks for joining me, Dory. Goodbye.
Thank you, bye.